Morning, guys. So we got some good news. We have looked through the budget and we have realized that we have enough in the budget to hire a full-time farm hand. You guys ready to meet him? His name's Roscoe. So this is Roscoe, everybody. He's our new full-time farmhand. It's all we had room in the budget for. And then you know our existing employee, Cooper. I don't know, I hope they get along. We can get some stuff done. He's not our farmhand. We don't have a farmhand. Roscoe is our new backyard dog for the farm. And he's just, once he gets old enough, he's gonna live outside. He's gonna roam, guard the house from bunnies and critters and whatnot. And right now he's inside just because it's cold out. It's really cold out. I'm sure my wife will have him in the house every once in a while because that's what she does. Then we gotta work on my swather, Moko. So we started tearing into it just a little bit. We pulled the back drive shaft and pulley off. The small drive shaft in the back is completely shot. And I'll show you that. I mean, it's almost like a round shaft. It's supposed to be splined, but it's definitely not. Not anymore anyways. So we're gonna work on that. And I think we're gonna pull the long shaft out of it. And then I gotta go feed a bale of hay because we had an ice storm last night. Not really a storm, so to say, but we had sleet all night and everything's icy, so all the corn stalks are froze to the ground. So I'm gonna go put a bale out to make sure the cows have something to eat. You ready to go outside? You just wanna play. And I don't know what you want over here. What do you want? Nice chalk. Nice chat. Good chat. Good chat. Dogs. How am I gonna do this? I can't take you both at the same time. I mean, I know you're both tiny, but for those that don't know, Cooper is our inside dog. He tries to be a farm dog, but he's only like 9 pounds. But you see him in the videos every once in a while running around the shop. He loves the shop, aka Grandma's house. Come on. One down. No, you can't jump from that high. Alright guys, first on our list is we're gonna work on the big rig. So it's been really cold out and we need to block the front end of this. What happens is the truck runs colder than what it should. So this truck's actually only running about 150 degrees and it really needs to be up about that 175 to 180 on this truck because I got a 180 thermostat. If I put cardboard behind this grill, you know, all the mist and the rain and the salt residue is just going to eat that cardboard away. It's eventually just going to fill into my AC condenser, my radiator, my air-to-air. So I went to the store last night to Menards and I bought a sheet of plexiglass. We're just going to trace this. We'll just stick the bolts through. The piece of plastic is going to go on the inside. Someone will be on the inside of the hood, stick the bolts through and hold them, as someone's on the outside to tighten the nuts. So that project's done for now, and we're moving on to our next. So our next project here is to replace these mud flaps. Roscoe, is that your job? excited. But you can see this one's starting to rip here. I guess I can reach in there. That fell in there. That's the bolt. Oh. Alright guys, let me fill you in. So there's a drive shaft that runs through this whole thing with carrier bearings. There's 6 bearings inside that hold it in place. And then this back one. On the back of here, well, this shaft actually goes in farther. I slid it back a little ways to do a demonstration. But right here sits this. Now, this is what turns and stuff. If you look, you can see how worn and pointy these are. Then if you look at the shaft that goes inside, it is basically round. Shot. This piece, we had a torch off. This is a hex end, so it goes on a hex shaft. And if you look, that's pretty rounded. So then, I'm gonna find my flashlight. Where that goes on, sorry guys, magnet took over. So where that goes on here is right here. Now I'm assuming you can see how shiny that is. There is nothing left. It is completely round. Completely round. Now this bearing's shot because it took so much heat. Then right here is a collar, and this collar, I'm gonna turn the shaft, is completely shot and the bolt is worn out. And you can see it's not even sitting in its grooves. So that is completely shot too. So we're gonna pull it out backwards now and hope that we can get it fixed. It gets louder than I use. Hello! my skid steer seems to be having a problem right now. It kind of acted up on me the other day, and now it's doing it full time right now. Basically what happened is it's acting like it's derated, and it's only giving me half power basically. So it's really hard to like turn a corner and do hydraulic, like raise my bucket at the same time. If you rev it wide open, it's really not wide open. So there's a code that came up. There's actually 2 of them, but they don't exist, the Bobcat. When I called it in the other day when it was doing it, they didn't have any records of that code. So I think what's gonna happen is I'm just gonna have to load it up, bring it in, and then they can plug into it and figure out what the issue actually is. All right, so now we're gonna go to town. We're gonna go to John Deere. We're gonna order some parts. I think we got everything figured out to what we need for the driveline anyways. That is my brother-in-law's. That one over there is mine. That's my Honda. He brought it over. We're having fun with some coyotes and stuff. So, pretty good comparison. That's a Honda Pioneer 1000 and that's the Polaris 1000. But I will admit, I don't know if it's because my machine's older and worn out a little bit more, but that thing does get up and go a lot better than that Honda does. The Honda is definitely more reliable. A little comparison for you guys. By choice, I would still go with the Honda just because of what I do. Now, if I was, you know, riding in the sands, going down trails all the time, by all means, I'd be in that. But I love having the work bed on the Honda. To give you a little comparison, they give you enough for about a cooler and a sandwich. And here, you know, you got a whole lot of room. So, work, this one would be work, this one would be more of a play, in case you were wondering. But this one does really good for having fun too. Anyways, let's go to town. So I just got back from John Deere, and I think I got everything ordered that I needed for the driveline components. And that's a lot, but hopefully everything's here. It sounds like everything could be here by Monday, and once we get all of that, we can go back together with it, which I'm excited for, because ready to get it put back together and get it out of the shop. We got a lot of projects that we are wanting to work on, or I am wanting to work on, and one of them is I want to build a Caucasian gate. I think that's how you pronounce it. And what it is a gate that goes behind your squeeze chute and allows you to have access to the back of the cow for preg checking or AIing, cedering, whatever you're gonna do. So I want to build one of those. I looked at buying one, but I can build one for a fraction of the cost, and it being just as good, just a different color. So that'll be coming up too. But I'm gonna head home, eat some lunch, and probably go back to the shop and see what else we have to do. So thanks for watching this video, guys, and we'll see you on the next one.